Hey, this is Lauren Robertson, and if you want to become a confident speaker, if you want to sell your products and services elegantly from the stage, if you want to travel the world as an international speaker, and if you want to transform lives in the process, then you are absolutely in the right place. So I'm coming to you today from a beautiful sunny day in Glasgow, and I wanted to create this video for you just straight from the heart. I've been thinking a lot recently about why people procrastinate on speaking, or why people don't believe in their message enough or don't feel ready enough to speak and to take to the stage. And really, that is the saddest thing that I see, and the thing that causes me the most difficulty is trying to convince people that they are ready, trying to let people know that they have an amazing message. I have done a lot of calls, interviewing people for my Speaker Superstar program and to become private coaching clients and different things. And there's just a couple of people that stand out in my mind where their message was absolutely amazing. The story that they had to tell was absolutely amazing. The potential that they had to help a lot of people with their unique set of abilities and to make money in the process and to create a lot of success. It was all there, but for some reason they couldn't see that it was all there. They couldn't see that they were ready. And the question I always want to ask is, what else needs to be in place for you to be ready? When are you going to be ready? If not now, then when? And if not you, then who? And I'm 31 now, and this is the philosophy that I am living by more and more, because just last night I woke up in the middle of the night because it's so hot in Scotland right now. Would you believe it's usually raining, but it's so hot in Scotland right now. I could not sleep. I was waking up every hour on the hour, and every time I was waking up I was just thinking about time and how much time I have left on this planet. And are we making the time that we have count? Are we doing everything that we can to live the fullest capacity for life that we have within us? And there's definitely more that I want to do. There's a bigger message that I want to put out there. There's more people that I want to help. There's more countries that I want to visit. There's more people that I want to tell that I love them and I care about them. There's definitely more books that I want to read. Probably shouldn't have been listening to the audiobook of The Psychopath Test by Jon Ronson last night. That's probably why I couldn't sleep. But anyway, definitely our time on this planet is limited. And unfortunately, for some of us, it's more limited than we think. We think we have eternal tomorrows, and just one day those tomorrows are going to run out. So as I lay awake this morning at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock this morning, and as the sun came up, I had a bit of a spiritual experience. I sometimes have this at 3 a.m. Does anyone else have spiritual epiphanies at 3 a.m? Leave me a comment if you do. Anyway, I had a bit of a spiritual epiphany about really making the most of my time. Really not being Netflix and chill, but more like adventures and hustle, or adventures and work, adventures, get moving, get involved and engaged with your life, rather than watching other people's stories play out on a screen. Be out there making your own stories so that you then have stories to share with others and to tell. So definitely when I was lying awake, I was thinking about making the most of time. And whenever I do think about that, I am reminded of those 1 or 2 clients that got away, right? That's probably going to be the title of this video, is the ones that got away. The ones where for some reason they just didn't think it was the right time, or that they were good enough, or that they didn't see that they had everything now to make it happen. And as I lay awake in the early hours of this morning, I was starting to get frustrated and annoyed, because I knew that I wanted to shoot this video today. I had a really long to-do list in service to my business and my life and the things that I want to make happen. And I really wanted to be super well rested and on it and energized. So I was lying in my bed just going why is this happening? Why am I lying here awake? Why can't I sleep? This is so frustrating. And I was getting more and more frustrated. And then I suddenly just As I lay there, I put one hand on my heart and one hand on my tummy, and I took a deep breath and I said, I love myself and I trust myself, and everything is working out perfectly. I said, I love myself, I trust myself, and everything is working out perfectly. And I just said that over and over in my mind a few times, and it brought me back to the now, and it brought me back to this moment. And it made me realise that for any of you who don't yet believe that you're enough, or who don't yet see that the time is now, that might be a useful thought for you as well. Love yourself, trust yourself, and know that everything's working out perfectly. You don't have to say, I'll be a speaker when, or I'll be a speaker as soon as I've done this, 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 and this, or, you know, you don't have to have any arbitrary lines in your mind or by anybody else's expectation for when you're ready. You're ready now. If you have something within you that wants to be spoken, and you know that that information is going to help other people because it helped you, then you are ready to begin. And so please don't allow the now to slip away. Please know that you are ready now, and that there has never been a better time for you to go out there and speak your message and be in the room with people, leading them, sharing with them the things that you know, opening up their minds, their hearts, their lives and their pathways to new doors, new opportunities, new ways of looking at things that they wouldn't have thought of on their own. For as long as there's one person out there that needs that from you and you are refusing to yield that service, then you are being selfish to yourself, you are being selfish to them, you are being neglectful in your opportunities and neglectful in your responsibilities to each and every one of us and to the greatness that's within you. So don't worry about when will you be ready. I have the answer for you right here. You're ready now. And so if you toss and turn between those two options of shouldn't I become a speaker, should I start now, am I ready, or if like me you spend your nights tossing and turning in bed, try putting one hand in your heart, one hand in your tummy and say, I love myself, I trust myself, everything is working out perfectly. This has been my thought for the day. Thank you so much for joining me, and if you haven't already, please do look in the comments or the description box below. There will be a special gift for you down there. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.